Alright. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. My icon is like a weird claw hand. Aww. Okay. So I take it that's the princess we gotta slay. Okay. The Hero and the Princess, Chapter 1.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Why is a princess in a cabin?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh, that's so cool, the background moves when I move this. Ooh, that's really cool. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Oh god, we got a lot. Oh, okay. Killing the princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it. I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Yeah! Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet! I've always wanted to offer Monarch. Viva la revolution. Silently continue to the cabin, or turn around and leave. This one made me chuckle. You know what? Let's just go.
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
Well, you weren't around 2012 then. Everyone was freaking out.
I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
Sure. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe... Okay. Killing the princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. A reward, telling me what to do. The end of the world? What are you talking about?
The end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
But how could a princess locked away in a basement in the world? That's true, she's already locked up. What point is there me showing up? If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her. Do you have any evidence to back this up? Have you considered that? Oh, yeah. Killing a princess seems kind of rough. Someone else. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. Okay, I need to find my glasses. Oh my goodness. Hold on, where's my glasses? Here they are. Oh my gosh. Hey, it's not all fuzzy anymore. Okay. Okay, I'm sold. Let's get this over with. Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me. Okay, people over it. I mean, I'm kind of liking this one. I'm kind of liking this one too. No. I was really enjoying this one. We'll go with this one.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
Okay.
Then each and every one of us is doomed.
We'll see.
So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Yeah, I will.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
I really like this overlay. It reminds me of old Disney when they had one layer and then another layer and then another layer and then they shot the camera through the layers. I forget the name for that.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Voice of the hero. Wait, so I'm a person, but I have the voice of a hero in me and a narrator telling me what's going. Okay, hold on. Am I schizo?
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Well, proceed. It's a cute little cabin, though. Whoa.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Okay, not even like a guard or something stationed to watch her?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
But... take the blade or enter the basement. I'm gonna just enter, well, we'll just enter the basement. I'm not gonna take the blade. Let's just go.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Well, she doesn't live here. She's trapped here. Someone trapped her and then couldn't finish the job, and now they're asking me to do it.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh.
Is someone there?
Oh, she actually speaks her lines. Oh, she's got such a sweet voice.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Well, I could just get the blade back if I really wanted to. Hi! Hi there! Just checking in on you. I'm here to save you. I'm here to save you? Wait, why is this one alive? But there... Unless I'm intending and I'm just... Okay. Hey, I think I'm here to slay you. Continue down the stairs. pops out at me. I mean, the high was freaking hilarious. Well, I can't say I'm here to save her because I said I'd talked. Well, let's just continue.
Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done.
Jesus, it's like my bare hands? Well, I guess I could strangle her. That'd be slow.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a
He's
threat to anyone?
infatuated.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
I mean, she seems nice enough. Hold on. Let's talk a bit first. I'll see what I can do. Examine the chains. I mean, I'm assuming by the voice I'm a dude. Well, that doesn't mean she can't overpower me. We're just examining them. Let's just take a look.
You're only making this more difficult.
Hush! Get me a princess.
Thank you. Thank you.
Aww. She actually seems really sweet.
You're making a huge mistake.
Well, let me make my mistake then. Broken hearts and all that.
No, you're doing the right thing.
Yeah. See? Yeah.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
She doesn't look too impressed.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Ooh, that is true. A key would make it easier.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
True. Hold on. Just a little too loud for me. Okay.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
True, it's just a dagger and a table. And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key is still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. You know what? Let's get myself a princess. I want a princess.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
Thank you. I'll do my best.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Someone is here. What the hell? Bro, let me out.
Is someone else here?
Hey, let me out of here. Try the door. Return to the bottom of the stairs. Well, obviously, if I scream, they're not gonna let me, but I could try it.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Man, I just want me a pretty princess. Hey, let me out of here. Return. Well, I might
Your
as well.
shouts and pleas are met with silence.
Psh, psh. Well, I could have at least used the dagger to, try to pick the lock.
You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Yeah, you said slay the princess. I didn't specify which slay I wanted. Haha. Fine.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Well, you're just a disembodied voice.
Easier for whom?
Yeah.
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
Probably like spit all over her hand. I have to break her thumb, obviously, and then we could slide that off.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah, I'm sorry, my lady.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
We could try. We're gonna have to break your thumb, though. Is that okay?
She barely
Oh my
hesitates before
God!
raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
That's the only color we get is... What? Honey! Honey, I said your thumb!
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
I
It's
don't
the
want to see
blade from
that.
upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
We gotta help
or
her.
we could use it to free her.
Yes, I'm a hero. And I got a hero voice.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Oh my god. You know what? Oh my
Fine.
god. Oh, I got a dagger now.
Against your better
Oh.
judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Wait, what are we? I need a manicure. Oh my god. What are we? Our hand is our cursor hand.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
Oh, look at her face. She is so ready to get the hell out of here.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
Okay, we're gonna have to wrap that in a tourniquet.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Desperation, dude. She is running on adrenaline right
No,
now.
she didn't.
Fuck.
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours,
Honey!
blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
Take your sash off and wrap it around your arm, right above your elbow. Oh my god.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's get you some medical assistance.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
Excuse you? You're the narrator. You narrate. I have free will.
As the princess
Wait.
approaches the bottom stair,
No,
your
no,
body
no.
steps forward and raises the blade.
Not my pretty princess.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Ooh, I don't trust this narrator.
What are you doing?
Move! Baby doll, move! What? Oh, there's more. Ooh, I got a warn. Dodge!
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
I'm trying.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
Uh-oh.
But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
She's got like a superhero land pose. Good job.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Well, dude, obviously, she's beauty and I'm the beast. I mean, look at my hands. Okay, there's gotta be another dodge. Resist!
The blade. Move the blade.
Nope.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
You should probably step back.
We
Don't.
both know this isn't you.
I know, but you look at her big old doe eyes. I hate that I'm holding a knife because I'm like, oh, look at her pretty.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
What are you trying to make me do, dude?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Are you going for the door?
She
Oh!
plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Okay, she took initiative. I could. Okay.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
You should have went for my throat. Breaking through a ribcage is hard.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done.
Go for my
her
throat.
sake.
Go for my throat.
For her sake. Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
But she's a princess. And I'm a dude with a hero voice. I gotta be a hero. Heroes die. That's just what happens.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Come on, baby girl, just go for my throat. It'd be so much easier.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Oh, look at her. She's so sad. Oh, baby girl. Go for my
She
throat.
doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
Oh.
Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
That's true.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh, baby girl.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
Oh man.
It can't just end like this, right?
Dude, how is she gonna get out of the basement if we die? She's gonna bleed out because of her hand, or lack of. Wait, are we both just gonna die from blood loss?
Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer
Oh,
for
she's
things
so
to have gone
sad.
differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
Dude!
Everything goes dark, and you die.
The damsel.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a
Wait.
princess.
Oh, it's a repeat.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'm getting a sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no. But I died. What am I doing here? Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. Damn. I mean, I wanted to talk to her, and then you took control of my body.
My tricks?
Yeah.
What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time.
No. You controlled me. My pretty princess. We were gonna ride away like Snow White. Go live happily ever after.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
No. But if the narrator forgets, but we remember. Is this like the Twilight Zone? I messed up, so now I gotta redo it.
Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our
Smitten.
beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Yeah! That's my heart right there.
Our beloved?
Our pretty princess.
Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. So all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
Wait, 4 of us? No. Because there's me, there's the voice of the hero, and then there's you. The 4 of us. There's only 3, me and 2 people in my head. I want to say the hero voice is like my duty voice, like maybe I'm a knight, and you know, knights gotta have valor and honor and all this stuff, and that's kind of like my eternal, this is what a hero is, this is what a hero is expected, and then this is just my heart. Like, she's just a girl trapped in a basement. Why? And she's unguarded, but she's not unguarded, like, because someone locked us in there. The 4 of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works. So that's against the narrator.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. Sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
I didn't even get that.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
I mean, our love is our world, if you put it that way. Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all of this really did happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? I like that.
Those are 2 very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
I need some exposition here.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Mm-hmm.
You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Circumstances led to circumstances, and you took control.
You were the one who did us in, villain.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her.
Even the hero, yes. My hero complex, yes. My valor and honor.
Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price. I beg to differ. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations.
Maybe. Don't hold me up to it.
Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
I mean, I died and she probably bled out because they wouldn't open the door for me, so they probably would not open the door for her, and we just cut her hand off!
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
I wonder if she remembers.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
Ooh, that's actually a really good question. What is it? The multi-dimension? Multi-world theory?
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
I don't know.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
No, because someone locked the door from the outside and she's missing a hand.
She would never. She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme.
Yeah. Like there was no guards. She's in a cabin. I got the arms of a beast. Like, what if I'm the monster in this situation? Like I said, Beauty and the Beast.
Convoluted? I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
Or release her, marry her, get the crown, and have many children. Live happily ever after. I'm with them. I'm going to find a way to save her from that cabin. Let's talk about this princess. Proceed to the cabin, turn around. No, we're talking.
Just be quick about it.
Okay. The only reason she was even able to kill me last time was because I let her. She could barely hold a knife. How is she supposed to end the world? Who locked her in that basement? What is this place? Never mind. Yes, right here. Who? Who put her there to begin with?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
I kind of want to, though. The only reason she... Oh, okay. If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me? See? We have no freaking clue what's going on, really. We were just asked to show up here, and they're like, yeah, you're gonna kill this princess. It's like, who, what, when, where, and why? Like...
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special.
Oh, they
You're
always
the
say
only
that.
person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are.
Whatever.
Oh, I didn't know we were special. Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
That is true.
Calling us special isn't going to make us friends, even if it did feel nice.
That is true. Yes.
Oh, believe me, the last thing I want is for you and I to be friends. But I'm a professional, and I'm not going to let my dislike for you get in the way of helping you save the world.
Your dislike for me. I thought you don't remember. You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word.
I mean, he doesn't really care. You know what?
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you. Maybe it's her beauty that threatens the world.
Okay, maybe not that. Let's not follow our heart a little too much into daydream land.
Sure, it's her beauty. Why not? And before you ask, no, we can't just keep her down there. If you don't slay her, she's going to find a way out. It's unfortunate, I know, but it's just the way it is.
So if we leave her alone, she'll just get out on her own? Oh yeah, she did try to chew her arm. She did try to chew her arm off. Oh god.
Great.
That's
now,
all.
if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
I'm with them. I'm going to find a way to save her from that cabin. Proceed to the cabin. Turn around and leave. Should I just turn around? Because she'll get out on her own. And then it's not really our fault because we never got to the cabin. She never sees us.
Are we
I'm just
running
leaving.
away?
Yeah.
What are you doing? We have to save her.
I'm sorry, no.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Down the path I came from. Okay, fine, you're persistent. I'll go to the cabin and I'll slay the princess. Ugh. Okay, fine, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to the princess. Maybe I'll slay her. Maybe I won't. I guess we'll see. Lie. Yes, I definitely know where I'm going. Nope. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. The cabin. I'm not going to the cabin. It's like I said, I'm pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of a new dawn beyond our own. Wait. Quietly continue down the path. But I said that the very first time. Because it was like, haha, let's just 2012. Okay. Do you even know where you're going? Nope.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Yep.
That's strange.
Damn it.
It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
No. Why do I keep getting these pop-ups? Turn around and leave again. Let's give it one more try.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
Yep.
It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
But it's not. I'm not down there messing with her. I'm not poking a down line with a stick. I'm just walking away.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Yep.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. But everything is getting fuzzy.
Uh-oh.
What's going on? Where are we?
I don't...
Oh, I don't like this one bit. There's not a single damsel in sight. How dumb.
We're just leaving, though. The world around you is unwound. Its physical matter replaced by a textured nothingness. It is quiet. Uh-oh. There is a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulations? Undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. Uh-oh. Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me. This is a nightmare. Wake up. Embrace the thoughts constricting you. You know what? Let's just fade into nothingness. Let's do it. Urgency. You have a story you need to finish. It is the only way for us to escape this place. Us? Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. A wagging finger. There is only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I am our only salvation. Is this like a deity? Ah! Oh my gosh. I
You're
just
on
got
a
an
path
achievement.
in the woods,
Wait!
and at the end of that path is a cabin. And
You'll
in the
know.
basement of that cabin is a princess.
I just got 2 achievements. Okay.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Someone is weaving the fabric, so it restarts but differently. Someone's in control and wants it to be done. Only so much thread. Limited options. Okay, something. Okay. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe she's... Okay, killing the princess seems kind of bad though. Can't someone else do this? Forget this, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with... Okay, I did that one, so we're not doing that one again. Do I get a reward? Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution. Do I get a reward?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
What if I want half now, half later? The end of the world? What are you talking about? You considered killing her. Forget this. Can you tell me what my prize is going to be for doing a good job? Let's just go. Let's just go.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Okay. Let's just... I didn't take the dagger last time. Maybe I should take it with me this time?
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Okay, someone was obviously here because they shut and locked the door, so they're probably standing outside the cabin or
The blade
something.
is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I mean, if I don't take the blade, they're just gonna give me the blade anyways. And if I take it, then that just shows I'm gonna do it. Let's just take it this time.
You take the blade from the table.
Schling.
It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Okay. Let's go.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
But she was trapped here, not her choice.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Oh, wait a minute. That was a little more sultry. Who's there? The other time it was like, who is it?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Yeah, sassy.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Is it because I grabbed the dagger? She just knows and now she's on edge. Hi!
Don't be
Hi.
a stranger. And it's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Okay.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Okay.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Wait, coldly. Oh, that's right. She does have a different voice. She's more...
Focus on the task at hand.
Okay, okay.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Damn. Look at that face. Just kind of like, yeah, whatever. What? No way. Why would you even think that as I'm standing here with a fucking dagger in my hand? Yeah, okay, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. Nuh-uh. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. Steel your nerves and step forward. Oh, look, it's all wispy. The background's all wispy like the last time when the whole screen. The threads. These are the threads. Okay. I mean, I was kind of like, going for a prize, but like, I haven't decided.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
No, I'm good. Nope. You stay over there, I'll stay over here and hold my little dagger.
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out.
Look at her! Look at her face! I'm
Don't
not
you
putting...
dare.
Yeah, I'm not... Yeah,
It's
I'm gonna have to
fine.
agree.
We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I don't think I'm gonna keep it in my hand.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
Yeah, I'm not dropping it, but I'm just gonna stay over here. I haven't decided if I want to kill you or not.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You're the one chained up. Don't even start with me, honey.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh, we are approaching. Okay. We doing this?
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
True, that chain is long enough. She could probably put it around our throat. Use the cuff to bash us upside the head or something.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
I'm not liking her air of confidence.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late.
Yeah, let's just...
End this.
Yeah. What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Are you sure she's not armed? I'm sorry. Can we just talk? I'm not dropping the blade. Drop the blade or slay the princess. She's being a little too sassy for me. I liked it when she was sweeter, but her voice makes it seem like she's been here for like a year longer and she's a little more... You know what, let's just...
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
What? Oh, look at her. She is winding up.
A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
Damn. She's got a mean right hook.
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
Damn.
Holy shit, that hurt! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing.
Me down on my knees? Okay.
Your
Oh,
blade
God.
slashes through the air
Oh,
again
God.
and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as
Ooh.
heavy as that first bone-crushing hit.
She is determined.
We can still turn this around.
You know, nope. I'm committing. I am committing to this. Give up. Finish the job. Flee and lock her in the basement. I mean, it looked like I sliced her pretty good. She could well, no. She probably won't bleed out from those. We'll finish it.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either.
We'll go out together.
Excuse me?
Yep. We're
Do you
doing
think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job.
She punched me so hard I have eternal bleeding. Jesus.
The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push
That
through
would
the pain,
cause internal bleeding.
falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
The heart's over here. Well, it's right about here. I just got her in the sternum.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I mean, not really, but yeah.
The two of you fall to the floor.
Well. Okay.
This was fun.
That was fun.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
Yep. We're both drowning in our own blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder,
What's up, baby?
do you really think this is the end?
No.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
That's it? Okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin,
Ooh.
and in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Music's getting a little more bassy.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, this has already happened. Okay, no. But I died. What am I doing here? She's going to kill me again. But I already slew the princess. Sure, she also killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again? This is a valid question.
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time.
So it seems no matter what, our dear narrator will get amnesia every single time. But we're getting more information out of him. Or different versions of him.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning.
Dude. Stubborn.
That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Okay. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? Proceed to the cabin, turn around and leave. I think I've already said that before. But I did kill her. He said we both were dying. Her lungs were filling with blood and I had internal ruptures. Let's just go.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I don't have to believe a word. I mean, she has a mean right hook. She pretty much showed me what she's capable
Lying
of.
and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
Are you sure about that? The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear?
Ever clear.
Crystal, let's just get on with it already.
Damn, he just wants me to go for it. Alright.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
It almost looks like a, not a table, but one of those, torch stands where you put the wood and coal and stuff in there and light a fire. Dude, there's a mirror! Are that church bells?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I mean, you don't take it, you give it to me. I take it, she's very aggressive. I mean, you didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Approach the mirror. Oops. Got my work alarm. Alright. It's gonna be the last round and then I'm gonna have to go. Okay, let's just approach the mirror.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
No, it's a mirror.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror.
Yeah.
Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Wipe. Wipe the mirror.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the
God,
cabin wall.
what are we?
I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago.
Yeah.
Now it's gone, so all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting.
Almost sounds like an Aussie. Okay, it's gone now. Okay, let's just take it.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Okay, let's go. Ooh. This is so
The door
different.
to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
But why do you say that? She doesn't live here. She is a hostage here.
Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Wait, fierce? Do we get a new voice?
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
What? Oh shit, she like a gladiator now?
This isn't what she sounded like last time.
Yeah,
Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
she seems excited we're here.
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
Alright, yep, you know what, let's just do this.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
I mean, bloodlust will help me run in there and stab her. I tried
As
to
you
be,
descend
oh my
the final
gosh.
step, the form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
It's a little sheer on you today.
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Well, it looks like she did with one.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us.
She does remember. So it's just the narrator that's like not put into the loop.
And you brought your little knife, too.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Stab, stab, stab,
I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
stab. Go for your throat. Look at that face. I hope you heard all of that, Mr. Narrator. This is a lot different than last time. But last time definitely happened. You look different. Is it your hair? Did you do your hair differently, madame? So you do remember me. I'm actually here to free you. I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first, like how we're both still alive. I haven't decided what I'm doing yet. Slay the princess. I don't know what happened to you since the last time we met, but I am not fighting a giant demon lady. Bye. Turn around and leave. Turn around and leave without saying anything. Look, we'll do this one. We got some shit to talk about.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done.
But how?
Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
Oh,
Couldn't have said it better myself.
you know what? Okay, let's just...
All right, fine. I believe you. What? What you said earlier in the woods, I believe you. You've already met the princess, and the princess has already met you. That's all the more reason to take this seriously. You don't know that whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember.
Which is weird.
Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay! As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
So we just leave the narrator and go for a different one. Well, that sucks for you, dude. Just because it bothers you, I'm going to take this even less seriously. You don't know the depths of my apathy. Lie. No, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never died. Do you see how alive I am right now? Would someone as alive as me already have died? I didn't think so. Don't worry. I'm going to do a good job. You got me. Pretty much everything you said is true. Remain silent. This would be pretty funny. Okay, we all know well, it's a lie. Okay. You got me pretty much everything. That's too dickish. I'm not gonna... I mean, she is kind of a threat right now. She remembers, I remember. I'm not liking this too much. Let's just remain
I'm
silent.
going to take that silence as a sign that from this moment on, You're going to treat the task before you with the utmost importance and seriousness.
Yep.
I'm so glad
Maybe.
that we're finally all on the same page.
Okay. We're... You look different. So you do remember me. I'm actually here to free you. I haven't decided what I'm doing yet. Attack the princess. I don't know what happened to you since the last time we met. Sneak attack!
Finally ready to complete your
Here
destined
you-
task, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess.
God, she's gonna whack the shit out
Here
of
we
us
go.
again.
Let's make this count.
Oh,
Do
we'll
it.
make it count, all right.
Stab! 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 Stab!
As you bridge the gap,
Yeah!
your blade slashes across
Ooh,
the
we got her
princess's
first.
chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red blood. But she's unfazed by your onslaught. Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you right back down to the basement floor.
With one punch. One punch!
You can hear her chains snap as you struggle to recover from the impact.
Is she gonna strangle us with the chains?
She almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed in us?
We need to get back up.
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you?
No?
That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me.
I mean... True. It's a 50-50 with you.
It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart.
Okay, I'll remember that next time.
You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point?
Damn, it's like she's kind of accepted her fate. And she's like, dude, just be a man and stab me.
So don't be afraid.
Yep.
Don't hesitate. Kill me.
Just do it! Like the Joker. Just hit me! Hit me! Hit me!
Don't let her get in your head. Reincarnation or not, this world needs
Stop,
you
stop,
to win.
stop, 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 stop.
She's huge, but that probably means she's slower than us.
True.
Take it slow, think
Okay.
it through, and don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action.
We'll go for, I don't know, her face. Let's go for her eyes.
Don't listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through her.
I'm gonna have to actually agree with you. Bait an opening and outmaneuver her. Strike at her heart head on. Run. She wants a good fight. Let's show her our cunning and skills.
You push yourself off the ground and attack the princess, trying to bait an opening.
Trying. I am successful in baiting.
You do your best to outplay her, slashing out and leaving red cuts in the tattered remains of her white dress. But you have little room to maneuver. For every glancing blow you manage to land, she slams you against the wall in retaliation, each
Ow.
impact threatening to be the last.
I'm gonna keep going.
This weak little dance isn't working. Just toughen up and overpower her.
Jump on her back. Strangle her.
She's throwing us around like a rag doll. I think overpowering her is a little out of the question.
Yeah.
Did you think you could stop me with a few cuts? All this dancing around is doing nothing but annoying me. I own this place, and I own you.
Well, for now.
The princess's arm shoots forward, her palm wrapping around your head, fingers gripping your skull.
How disappointing.
I'm sorry. Should I just gone straight for your heart? I thought she would have like punched us square into the sternum, you know, and just like knocked us on our ass.
She squeezes,
Ooh.
the pressure unbearable as her fingers dig into your scalp. The last thing you hear is the unsettling crack of your skull, and the sickening churn of what was your grey matter. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay. The eye of the needle.
You're on a path in the woods. If you weren't so damned afraid of what she'd do to you, we wouldn't have died back then.
Wait. Oh my gosh.
Fear is good. Fear keeps us alive.
Haunted.
We died because you didn't have enough of it.
It's true, I did hesitate.
So what? You'd have us cower in a corner?
We need to think. We just need to go straight into it.
No, but that place suits her better than it suits us. She's big. We can't hope to find holes and openings down there. We need more room if we're going to survive.
Or I should have just taken her head on. Just run straight in and go for
Are
it.
you suggesting luring her into the woods? Do you have any idea how dangerous that would be? If you lose sight of her, if she manages to slip away, that's it. Game over for everyone, yourself included.
But we would have... Well... We could also escape from her easily, too. This is like a heads or tail kind of situation.
Are you not challenging us on all the looping? Have you known about it the whole time? Are you the same one we've been talking to since the beginning? Sorry to disappoint what I'm sure must feel like a grand revelation, but that's not what's going on here. We've never met.
We've never met. So no matter what happens, the narrator will never remember what truly happened.
Then what is going on? What's going on is that you'd only be saying the things you've been saying if you'd already been here, and if you'd already seen things you weren't supposed to have seen. It doesn't matter. We could go in circles forever. I don't like staying still for too long. Let's get to the cabin, see this through. It's good to know that at least one of you is still capable of reason. We may have the same destination, but we're not the same. You are still an other, and I don't trust you.
An other.
Well, fortunately, you have an entire trip through the woods to reconsider that.
No, I'm just gonna walk around the corner and the cabin's gonna be
There's
there.
nothing to reconsider. We're all for violence here.
Stubborn's still with me. I'll accept that.
Are we? I haven't signed off on anything yet.
I mean, we tried to be nice, and it backfired. We tried to skip and jump around it, and it backfired. We were cowardly, and it backfired. We just need to go straight in for the kill.
Violence is the answer here, but the method is equally important to the act. You can't let her leave the cabin.
Okay. But...
It's like I said, all just circles. Instinct tells me we need space, and I trust instinct. Nothing else to say. Not for me.
She was pretty big. But she was slow. Slow but powerful. We haven't talked enough about how different this place is. I wouldn't even call these woods. It's like her influence has poured out into the world. What if I don't agree with the plan? What if I'd rather do something else? No matter what happens next, it seems like our answers are in the cabin. We might as well see this through. I'm done with this. Bye. Okay. When we tried that, something said we only had limited time, so... No matter what happens next, it seems like all of our answers are in the cabin. Might as well see it through.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up the hill at the cabin. I hope you've given serious thought to your predicament.
Earthquake! Ah.
No last advice for us? No words of warning? From what I gather, you've heard it all before.
Yep.
There's no use screaming into the wind. I don't know. Screaming sounds pretty good right about now. I could use a little catharsis. Catharsis is for when we're finished. For now, we need to hold it out in front of us. Something to chase.
Okay. Let's go.
The interior of the cabin is
Wow.
suffocatingly
It's
tight.
the
More
mirror.
of a glorified tunnel than a building. Its stone walls squeeze against your sides, leaving you no choice but to press forward. The only furniture of note is an iron altar jutting out from the wall, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right.
Yep.
See? We have even less space than before. We need space or she'll kill us. And the only space is out there.
Should we try to coax her out? Yo, princess, tea and crumpets in the front yard. Meet me there.
Take it.
But there's no way forward. There's a mirror at the end of the room, and that's it. Explore, take the blade, approach the mirror. Yeah,
Maybe it'll go away again.
maybe.
For something to go away, it would have to be there to begin with. Let me assure you, there's no mirror here.
Yes,
The
there
only
is.
thing at the end of the room is the door to the basement.
Whatever
use
you
arguing.
say.
Mirror or not, we need to be there. The why we pick doesn't matter.
Okay, we'll just.
I agree with the freak. Let's get a move on already. The worst comes to worst, we can smash it.
Yep. Alright, let's take the
You
blade.
take the blade from the altar. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. There's no overcoming her without it. We need every part of us to survive, and that steel claw is as much a part of us as any.
I mean, we got some pretty gnarly claws ourselves. Approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it, as if you don't see it.
I don't.
You're rather committed to the bit, aren't you? The door's right there, it's right in front of you.
It's a mirror.
This really is just like last time.
It smells of nothing, yet it's still there.
It smells of nothing, yet it's still there. Damp. Smash it. Let's wipe
You
the
reach
mirror.
forward and drag your hand across the door leading to the basement. As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the floor as it
Wait.
reveals the dim path ahead.
Okay, I guess we don't get to see
Why am I not
ourselves.
surprised?
Yep.
It was in our way, and now it's not. That's all that matters.
Okay.
Before you is what may as well be a sheer cliff face.
Jeez.
There are enough footholds that you'll be able to clamber your way to the bottom.
Wait, we're
It
crawling
will require
down.
careful effort.
Oh my gosh.
The air hissing up from below is warm and wet, like the breath of an enemy locked in close quarters.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Her voice, bold and fierce and impatient, echoes from the chamber below.
Her voice changes a lot.
Do you have more fight in you than last time? That was such a disappointing show. I know you can do better than that.
You know what? Straight for the kill with this woman.
Goad her. Rile her up. If she's angry, she'll make mistakes.
That is true. If you want a fight, then how about you come and get one? I know you can get out of there on your own. Are you sure you still want to fight? Obviously, she kicked her ass. Continue to the basement landing. Should we bring her out? I know you can get out of there. That's a taunt. That's like, I know you. That one's just straight up a lie, because we only killed her once, barely. Let's drag her out. Come on up
That's
here.
not how this works. I'm all chained up, remember? How about you come down here and fight me?
Nuh-uh. You come fight me.
Those chains were nothing to her last time.
True.
And there'll be nothing to her this time. But we need to show ourselves first to make her boil over.
Okay, well, we're pissing her off. That's good.
Fine by me.
Let's go.
You've nowhere to go but down. You start the difficult journey, gripping the stone, lowering yourself foot by grueling foot. But soon, there is solid ground beneath you.
This is so creepy.
Remember, every crack and crevice will need to be faster than her.
Oh, yeah, because we'll know if she's tall, she's gonna run up those.
You turn to
Oh
face
my
what
God.
lies at the end of the narrow tunnel. The princess, imposing and tightly muscled, grins back at you from the darkness.
Her horns got bigger, and she's got more.
Her face widens into a broad grin.
There you are, knife in hand. How thrilling! Attack me, bleed me, twist the blade in my flesh, break your bones against my body. I want a real challenge this time.
We can't get that close. She'll kill us in the tight space, steel claw or not. Make her come to us, stand beyond her chains, and let her become frenzied. She'll break them. Then we run.
She's gonna be really mad, though. Let's give it a shot.
I really don't like the sound of this.
And I don't either. We gotta try
It's the only way
something.
we live.
Maybe.
Well, what are you waiting for? If we're gonna do this right, you can't be scared. You need to want this as much as I do. So go on. Make the first move. Don't keep me waiting.
I whip out my schlong and pee in front of her. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Let's talk a bit first. We can always fight when we're done, but I have questions, and I want to know what happened after you killed me. Not down here. If you want me, you'll have to come and get me. If you want a good fight, if you really want to see me at my best, we need somewhere with more space. Why don't you want to be free? Why do you insist on fighting me to the death down here in the dark? I'm not fighting you. Step closer, stopping just outside of her chains. Slay the princess. We'll kill each other afterwards, but I got some questions.
We've talked plenty.
No.
I'm sick of talking. I'm sick of waiting.
Sucks for you. I got
I'm
questions.
sick of you standing just out of reach and teasing me with a fight you won't let me have.
Ooh, yay.
You disappointed me last time, so you don't get to choose what happens next.
Bloody desire in her eyes, the princess rushes forward, ignoring
Oh, God.
her chains as they bend and snap.
Knew it! Run!
Run.
Run! Oh my god.
Without hesitation, you turn back the way you came and scramble up the ledge towards the tunnel entrance.
Climb.
As you near the top, hands desperately clawing at jagged stone, you glance back.
Stop.
The princess is right on your heels. She doesn't bother to scale the wall as you do, instead digging deep into the rock of the cliff face with her fingertips in her
my
rapid
God.
pursuit.
Dude, she's like a dragon.
Anywhere you go, I will follow.
Awesome. Let's go to the end of the earth.
Good.
Nice.
You reach the ledge and hoist yourself up into the tunnel, the cabin door finally in sight, at once within your grasp and infinitely distant.
Oh my god. Is it gonna shut?
What is all of this for? What's the point? You and I are always going to end in violence, so why bother to run? I know what I am. Why can't you be the same? Little bird, where do you think you're going?
Am I a bird? Am I a bird?
We're almost there.
Flee. Run.
Don't think about almost. We're there when we're there.
Yes.
And we'll take the fight with us.
Yes.
Your skin hums tight with adrenaline as you burst through the cabin door and roll onto the grass.
Okay. We got space.
You glance back at the cabin as the princess, singular in her desire to destroy you, explodes through the doorway. You are walking a dangerous path. If you waver once, it's all over.
Okay,
So
we got
get
space.
it right.
Okay, we got the space. We got her angry. Let's
There's
do
nothing
this.
left to slow me down. Do you think this is better for you? Do you think this space gives you an edge? Then show me! Show me that you've been worth all the room you've taken up in my head!
Okay,
Do it.
I'm doing
Be
it.
swift, strike true, be where she's not. Let your body move you.
Okay. Are you sure you want to do this? You're free now and out. out here, I have the upper hand, but we don't have to fight. You've fallen into my trap. Slay the princess! She wants conviction, I'll give her conviction.
You leap from the grass and bound towards the princess, keeping low.
Oh, she might kick us.
Charging me head on? Brave and foolish.
Shut up!
Her body braces for impact, anticipating the clash.
Drive it right up in her tit.
That's where you're both wrong. Left, now!
Yes!
As the princess strikes, your body swerves to the left. She overextends, stumbling as
Yes!
her balance shifts unexpectedly.
Yes!
Strike.
Yes!
Before you can finish the thought,
Fuck.
you lash out, the blade slicing through her leg. She turns to swing again. Right.
Yes!
You move out of the way, but this time it's not quite as clean. You can feel a bruise already blooming where her elbow crashed into flesh.
That's fine. It's better than broken ribs.
It's nothing. A scratch.
It's a bruise.
Yes, it could be worse. And you manage to gift her another cut in return. I'll be damned.
Fuck yeah.
We're actually gonna pull this off, aren't we?
Keep your cool, guys. We got this.
You just might. But don't let it get to your head.
Yep.
Not until it's over.
Maybe we could cut her tail off and they'll throw her off balance.
Yes, finally! This is the hole I felt in my heart. This is what I've needed. This is what I've been missing. This is how it always needed to end. Both of us giving it our all, beating and bleeding each other to death.
Okay.
The two of you engage in a devastating flurry of blows, each of you wounding the other again and again. She's stronger, but you're faster, and the deeper the both of you fall into your lethal dance, the more your edge shines over hers. She's slowing down, blood pouring from wounds, splattering at her feet, leaving her weak and unsteady.
Yes, we got this.
More! Keep going! We can't stop now! You spy an opening, but this time she's waiting for you. She lets you sink the blade deep, trapping you in place long enough to wrap you in her impenetrable arms. You're slammed to the ground.
Yeah, but I'm in her arms and she's on top. That's kind of hot.
Nothing! These blows are nothing to us!
Twist the dagger.
But her gambit wasn't enough to close the gap. It wasn't enough to kill you. She stares you down, coughing up a splash of blood as she gasps for breath.
Okay.
You've outplayed me, haven't you?
For once, I actually did. I will take that credit.
Something feels wrong. Something.
And? Then what happens?
Are you okay? What do you mean it feels wrong? It's the thread! The thread! The... But you do not have the chance to respond. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place. It's the Weaver of Fate.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Who knows? I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her. The narrator is gone? I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror. Approach the mirror? Maybe I'm supposed to look in the
Something
mirror.
dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
We have to now.
The thing reeks of death.
Well,
Screw the mirror! We just need to find the princess!
the narrator is gone.
He is. Does that mean the world ended?
Or is he asleep?
It hasn't ended. We're still here.
So like I thought, the voices are me. Different aspects of me, but they're me. And the narrator is something entirely different. That's why the voices remember, and the princess remembers, but the narrator never remembers. The voices are me.
The world didn't end. We're still here. Come on. We just need to keep going.
Alright. Let's approach
I'm
the
begging
mirror.
you, don't do this.
We got to. The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
Well, I still want to look. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. In it? Achievement, it's you. It's you? Okay, hold on. So it looks like I'm squatting. There's a knee. I'm squatting. I am a bird. So those are just my talons. So I'm just a big bird. Okay. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the Whoa. Wait. Proceed to the cabin. She looks like a chameleon. They're patting her on the back. You are at the cabin. Oh, what a shift in the music. Approach her. This is weird. You recognize the presence inhabiting the shell. It is the entity that dwells in the spaces between.
Something returns to the long quiet. It has surrendered its path of annihilation and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
This is what it was talking about. My soul is too full of myself. It needed something, so it took her? You're that thing I met in the space outside of the woods, aren't you? I thought that was a dream. What are you? The gift of a fragile vessel? Is this the end of the world? Let her out of here. Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess? What happens now? Attack it or destroy my body? Oh! You're the thing I met in the woods.
Vague recollections, empty tunnels without a mouth. I am sorry if I frightened you.
Oh, it's okay. What are you? Okay, so I can ask her more things. I guess we'll just start at the top. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
A bird. Solitary lights? What do you mean? What do you think I am? I don't know what I am. I'm a person? Well, that's not true. Hmm. What do you think I
I
am?
think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Huh. The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own.
Some really good drawn hands.
This one yearns to grow and struggle. Even now I feel a will pushing against mine, not realizing that we are one. She will make for a fierce heart.
A fierce heart. She was pretty determined.
Do not mourn her. We will provide her with the growth she fought for.
Okay. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Oh. Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Oh. Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Oh.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Oh. Okay, well. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Okay. But were you always the princess? Or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Well, I guess. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
Okay.
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
Perception.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
So she's like an empty deity brought into the world. She is young and new. No struggles, no love, no hate. She is a blank canvas. She wants me to bring her more perspectives. Are we creating a deity? Are we giving her a heart and soul? Helping her understand? Okay. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? And what if I don't let you do this to me? I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do? Okay, make me forget. I really don't want to. Well, she doesn't seem too angry at the moment. Aren't you scared I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Okay, I guess that's true. How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Okay. I was sent to slay her from destroying the world. If I help you, will you follow?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
That is true. You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you? Let it be. I need to know.
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Well, I guess if she doesn't know, she doesn't know. How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished. Dry. Hollow.
Oh, okay. I'm really liking this vocalization in the background. It's very soft. Okay. I'm not going back. Wait. Okay. Make me forget. Okay, so if it restarts us, I'm gonna have to end the video. We're already almost 2 hours in. Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
I'll try.
You won't.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Bring the eye of the needle to her.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna stop here. Yeah, this is deeper than I thought it was. Holy crap. This is such a Twilight Zone head scratcher. So we have to kill her, or we can save her, or she'll kill us, or we'll be trapped. So there's multiple outcomes, and I have to find the different outcomes. I have to help this deity get different perspectives. And by getting different perspectives, she'll grow and learn. And unfortunately, we're the monkey stuck in the middle that has to do this over and over and over and over again. Okay. Well, that's gonna be all for this video. That was a little too much for me. Alright. Bye.